A street in Lufkin has been permanently closed after the city council approved a request from a restaurant to buy the right-of-way portion of Powell Street. Family-owned Stringer's Lufkin Barbecue is along South Chestnut Street. We're told the restaurant wanted to expand parking and enhance public safety. And as East Texas News Weekend Shakina Davis shows us, the street has already been barricaded.
And all in favor, please say aye.
Aye. Behind Stringer's Lufkin Barbecue lies the permanent closure of Powell Street. After several months of negotiations, the Lufkin City Council approved the closure of Powell Street in their regular meeting on June 4th.
The request for the purchase pertains only to that southern portion outlined in yellow, which comprises 0.165 acres of fee simple ownership as city public right-of-way.
The Stringer family went to the city of Lufkin in October 2023 with concerns about parking shortages and safety near their business. Owner Robin Stringer says they wanted to buy Powell Street to solve these issues.
We have motorists that will often cut through our parking lot to avoid the Timberland and Chestnut intersection, so we wanted to make it safer for our team and for customers to walk through our parking lot.
The entire transaction, including land appraisal and fees, is just over $13,000.
There are existing utilities within this right-of-way, and a condition of the sale is for a replat to be completed, providing easements for these existing utilities.
Stringer says the closure of Powell Street may cause inconvenience to some, but she believes it will ultimately benefit the community.
We really do enjoy being a part of this community, and I hope people will give us some grace on the road and understand that we really are trying to do something good here.
Shakina Davis, East Texas News Weekend.
Stringer says they plan to build a new restaurant and other retail spaces on the property in the near future.